All right, welcome to the Ravit Show, everyone. We are here at the AI4 conference, and I have here with me Ariel, who's the CPO at Bright Data. Super excited to be with you, Ariel, and welcome to the Ravit Show. It's your debut.
Thank you, Ravit. I'm excited to be here.
Amazing. Ariel, just for our audience, would you like to quickly tell us what you do at Bright Data and share a little bit more about Bright Data as well?
Sure. So I'm the Chief Product Officer in Bright Data. I've been with the company for about 10 years.
Nice.
So it's nice to remember us when we were like 20 people, now we're about 400.
Yeah.
And as a Chief Product Officer, my job is to basically build the best products possible to get the world, the public web data that it needs.
That's fantastic. Can you also tell us a little bit about what's been your focus when it comes to AI? How's Bright Data kind of focusing on the AI piece? I know there's been a lot of talking. You'll announce something today as well that I would love to know about. But just in general, can you tell us a little bit more about the AI piece as well?
Yeah. So traditionally, we have been doing web scraping, which is collection of web data at scale.
Right.
And if you look at AI, there are two angles basically. One is AI models need large amounts of web data to be trained. Okay?
Right.
So all the models that you know that generate images or human voices or songs or whatever, they need access to lots and lots of information that's publicly available on the web.
Yep.
And we help those companies by providing them with this information.
Yep.
The other thing that's gathering more and more momentum right now is what we call AI agents.
AI agents.
AI agents, that's all the rage, AI agents. AI agents work, obviously there's an LLM that's connected to the AI agent, and in many cases they work with some internal databases. So if you're a company, for example, your AI agent will be asking if you have inventory or something like that inside the company.
Right.
But quite often they need also to go out to the public internet and to search the web and to look at competitor websites and to do all sorts of things like that.
Right.
And the expertise that we developed in web scraping is what allows these AI agents to access any kind of website in an uninterrupted manner.
Very important, and those are fantastic insights. Thanks for sharing that. Another quick question for you is how important is access to public web data for AI success? What do you think about it?
I think it's crucial because if you think about like a ChatGPT, okay,
Right.
and you ask them a question, hey, what happened yesterday in Chicago, okay, or who won yesterday in the NBA? If the agent doesn't have web access, it's going to come back with an answer saying, I'm sorry, I was trained up to January 22, 25. I can't help you with that. So the real utility or the real fun with AI agents is when they are able to access real-time data and process that to give you the quality answers that you need. Before that, basically it's like a book. It's like an encyclopedia. But if they are frozen in time, it's less interesting than if they have real-time connection.
Fantastic, great points there, Ariel. One more quick question for you is, what types of web data bring the most value to your customers? What are they most excited about?
Okay, so Bright Data has about, I don't know, probably more than 20, 30,000 B2B customers. We're a big, big wide cross-section of customers. Some of the use cases which people can understand very quickly is travel and e-commerce. So whenever you book a flight, whenever you buy a product on a website, those websites typically use AI agents to look at competitors' website to see what is the price for the flight, what is the price for the product, and maybe recommend to you, the consumer, the best thing possible. So in a way, we are powering these solutions that make things better for consumers by giving them access to the public web data. So to your question, it's a lot of things around prices, reviews, stock availability, to know if something is in stock or not, those kinds of things.
This is fantastic. And another one which is kind of a very important piece, and I kind of hear this from a lot of enterprise leaders that I talk to as well, but how critical is the real-time or the near real-time data for AI models?
Okay, I think the real question is how important is real-time data for AI agents? Agents, right?
Yeah.
Because models are kind of coded and fairly static. For AI agents, very important, because at the end of every AI agent, typically there's a guy or girl who writes something in the chat.
Right.
And they want an answer. And we know from all sorts of studies, from Google and Amazon and everything, how important response time is for the user satisfaction. So if something takes 1 second or it takes 4 seconds, remember that this is only the beginning, because if you get information from the internet and it takes 1 second or 4 seconds, that the processing by the AI agent of that incoming information only begins after the information has arrived.
Right.
So this is like sequential. Bottom line, it needs to be as fast as possible, and that's one of the things that we try to do, is to have like the best infrastructure to be able to get the pages, typically in under 1 second. It's challenging, it's getting harder, but that's what we do.
I love it. The more the challenge, the better the results sometimes.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment, that's right. And how do you see the public web data shaping the future of AI? How does that go? And how does that happen?
I'm trying to think. I cannot see any kind of AI without access to this public web data, okay? Either in terms of training,
right,
or in terms of real-time access. If you don't keep training the models with the best and latest things that humans create and they put out on the internet, the models will just basically keep spitting out the same answers, and that's not good.
So true.
And if you need to have information for your agent that will help you achieve your goal, I don't know, find me the best vacation somewhere, build me the best itinerary, all of these things that we do all the time, without real-time access, it's just not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, right.
I don't see this going anytime soon. It's only growing. It's been a big growth engine for us in Bright Data, and we are excited about the future.
Excited about it for sure. And if you could, solve one major challenge in web data collection for AI, what would it be, and how can your customers experience that?
That's a tough question. You left that for the end, I see.
Yeah.
One major challenge. Look, the whole technology world is usually running much faster than the legal framework. We in Bright Data are kind of at the cutting edge of many of these things that are happening, and we're trying to shape the future. It is entirely possible for websites to be scraped in a way that will be beneficial to the website.
Right.
Okay. For example, do we have time for this?
Yeah, for sure. I love it. Please do it.
Okay. For example, when you scrape a website, a technology that scrapes a website, the website owner finds it hard to differentiate the real user behavior from the website as it's being tracked by a bot.
Right.
And people, the website owner wants to optimize the website for humans, right? For example, find the buttons in the best possible place.
Yeah.
Use the best possible colors. Make it the most logical. Right now, the way the market is, scraping technologies need to look like a real user. But we in Bright Data, we have some ideas, okay, that we're starting to push out and working with some governing bodies of the internet. So we have for example, something that we call collectors.txt.
Yep.
It's a file that you can put on your website as a webmaster.
Okay.
And it will actually tell us when to scrape, what not to scrape. And it will allow you as the website owner to differentiate between real users and scraping. So maybe you will tell us, you know what, please scrape me because I want my information to be available. But I want that to be between midnight and 8 a.m.
Yep.
And not during Christmas shopping season. And we'll respect that. But that is a process. It's something that takes time. It takes, the standards are being built. I think when these standards will be in place, it will be a much smoother experience for the scrapers and for the websites, and as a result for the general public.
Love the analogy, and love what you guys are planning for the future as well.
Yeah.
One last question for you is, if people want to reach out to you, learn more about Bright Data, which are the best places to do that?
So obviously brightdata.com.
Yep.
There's a lot of information there. We have a pretty active GitHub channel with the free MCP that we just launched, which is available to anyone, so people can sign up, get an API key, and have completely free access up to a certain level of 5,000 requests a month. But that's quite a lot. And the YouTube channel is also pretty deep in terms of the information that you can.
Amazing.
Find
There's a lot of content resource that definitely Bright Data has, and we all enjoy the work that you guys are doing. So. Thanks once again for...
I have something else that I just remembered.
Please do.
So, because we are in the AI space,
right?
We use AI too, obviously.
Yeah.
So we use AI in marketing, we use AI in finance, we use AI in different places. Another place that we use AI is inside the Bright Data dashboard. So when you sign up as a customer,
okay,
the first thing you see is a chat box that says, "Hey, how can Bright Data help you today?" And people can kind of freely describe what they want to do. I'm working for a tire company. I want to find the price of tires on different websites or something, and it will give you exactly what you need to do.
Is it the deep lookup?
That's not the deep lookup. Deep lookup it gives you, this is like a, I would say, kind of a helper bot that allows you to easily choose the solution that's the best for you. So it's kind of nice to see how this comes around, and we use AI in the tools that are used to get information for AI.
I love it. And yeah, I mentioned about deep lookup is because I've used it and I really find it amazing. So you guys have really built it very well.
Deep lookup is indeed amazing, and we started using that internally as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, it's something that's going to be big, I think, very soon.
Love it. Ariel, thanks for doing this. I know you've just had a talk and you're here and you've had multiple conversations, but this was super insightful and really enjoyed chatting with you today. Thanks for visiting the Ravit Show, and we'll keep this going.
Thanks, Ravit.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.